All right, a few weeks ago, I told you guys always keep a bike ready for that crazy day in late season where you get to go for a ride. And today is that day. Last week was almost that day, and a lot of guys fell for it. They went out, it was like 55 degrees, but there was a snowstorm coming and they salted the roads. So all those dudes got salt dust all over their bikes, and I feel bad for them. But yesterday it rained about 2 inches. It rained so much that the whole place was soaked. Everything was just water running everywhere, and the roads are washed off. So it is 41 degrees right now. And if you want to learn how to be comfortable in cold weather like this and get out for some good riding in these late season things, I did a video last year. Check it out. I'm wearing all the stuff that I talked about in that video. All right, we got blue skies and no salt on the roads. So we're gonna take it. November 23rd in Ohio. Let's go. Oh man, how can you get mad about this? It's November 23rd. It's 41 degrees. It's sunny outside and we're out riding. Now, I wasn't kidding when I was talking about those dudes that rode last week. So if you're not in an area that has snow, there's a couple of states, Ohio being one of them, that are stupid. And they use really corrosive salt. They use weird sprays that are like fracking water runoff stuff that is basically toxic. Like, it's terrible. But the thing is all this stuff is really, really, really corrosive to metal. So all the guys that rode last week, because I mean it was beautiful, it was like 55 out of nowhere, but it was going to have a snowstorm the next day. So the city and everybody dropped all that stuff everywhere. Like, the roads were sprayed. You could see the white stuff on everything, and as people drove by, it was like dust was rising from it. So I saw all these dudes out on their motorcycles, and I was just thinking to myself, man, you guys don't know how bad of a thing you're doing to your bikes. So, okay, you go out for a ride, you're like, hey man, I can wash my bike in the garage when I get home. Yeah, that sounds great. But the thing is that salt, it creates such a fine dust that, like, it can get inside bearings. It can get inside between, like, even between the bearings, like where your swing arm is, or things like that. And even if you wash it, you're not getting that out. And then, you know, it's salt. It's like a corrosive salt that sits there all winter. And as the temperature in your garage goes up and down, if any moisture gets there, boom, you're going to have corrosion. You might not see it. It might not be visible corrosion, but it's bearing corrosion or something like that. And it's the kind of stuff that you don't want. So I'm very particular about these late season rides. And yesterday, we had almost 1.5 inches of rain. So if you're looking out here, like, these roads are pristine. There is nothing on them. It rained so hard yesterday, it was insane. Which means today is the perfect day for a late season ride. And I mean that 100%. It's definitely cold. It's 41 degrees, but I'm dressed appropriately. This jacket's amazing. I bought this many years ago at the International Motorcycle Show, on sale no less. And I bought it for this very reason, for late season riding, because it has a very tight ability to cinch up the end here so your gloves, the wind doesn't go up there. And then here's something else a lot of textile gloves don't have, or textile jackets don't have, is this guy over here. That allows you to cinch down that whole area of the jacket tight to your arm. It keeps the padding right where it's supposed to be, so if you do have an off or something, the pad's just not going to immediately rotate and let your elbow hit the ground. And on top of that, it has like a dual internal liner. So I mean, like, it is, I've ridden down in 33 degree weather and this thing's been keeping me warm. The other trick, which I talked about in that video, where if you didn't listen in the beginning, if you go on the rest of the channel and look up cold weather riding, I did a whole thing about what I wear. But I have this vest that I wear inside here too, and that's a game changer. Because if you can keep your core warm, that'll help your whole body. Add to that, the most civilized thing you can do on a motorcycle, get yourself some heated grips, and those two things alone will let you ride way further into the colder temperatures. The other thing I'd suggest when you're out on late season rides like this, that's why I'm wearing the big yellow coat, is be visible. It's to the point of year now where, at least up here in Ohio, people aren't thinking about motorcycles anymore. They're thinking about holiday shopping and all the stresses of life and stuff, and it is very easy to not be seen after motorcycle season's over. So I always stay a little extra vigilant when I'm riding in late season, and you know, just make sure that you're looking out. So I feel great, man. It's, like I said, what is it? It is, oh, it's 42 degrees now, so it's pretty much a heat wave. as my windshield fogs up. So I had to take my pin lock out. I scratched the pin lock right where I could see, and I had to take it out, so I don't have my fog protection in right now, which kind of sucks. But we'll make do, because you know what? It's November 23rd. Thanksgiving is in 5 days, and we are out on the Africa Twin having a freaking awesome day. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what makes me happy. I know I got a long winter and no riding coming up, so sneaking these guys in at the last minute, totally worth it. So, pro tip, keep a bike ready to go at all times and wait for a day where there's no salt on the road. All right, talk about a stellar day. Did about 210 miles. It got cold toward the end. I think it's down to about 38 degrees before I got home here. But man, this is how you end a season. You sneak one in right at the end of November. And I got the Startron I couldn't find the other week. So I'll be able to throw some in the Africa Twin BMW and even the Harley a little bit. Even though it has the stable in, it's not going to hurt to have this in there as well. So, moral of this story is, even if it's cold, if there's no salt on the road and you live in a stupid place like I do, get out there and ride, because you never know when it's going to turn out to be the last amazing day of the season, and today was it. So, all right, that one was not dumb. We'll see you on the next one. Woo!